Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Allen Family Firewood. We are inside today.
Because it was a wet, slushy snow and it's going to rain all day.
We had like inch and a half when I got here this morning. It was
Yeah.
on the ground, and it looks like it swapped over to rain now. So.
Yeah, kind of melted it away, but it was sloppy and all over the car and
Yeah.
yuck, here it comes.
Nasty old crappy mess first thing in the morning, but welcome to Maine. I knew this was coming, so I had played on the sawmill and got some lumber put up because we need more pallets. We need more 4x4s. I didn't video any of it yesterday, but I did a bunch of 4x4s yesterday.
Set the pallets on.
Yeah, gonna need those. It's not enough of them. We need like a couple hundred of those made. So it's gonna be a lot of sawing. Gonna have to be.
Yeah.
These are all 1x6s. There's some 2x4s down here. But I've got enough of the boards that go across the pallets. There's a stack sitting over there, and there's still another stack outside. Enough to build probably 20 more pallets.
Yeah.
What I don't have enough of is the sideboards that go across with the ropes. So that's what I'm going to turn all this into today, is making that, and that shouldn't take too long. I mean, we got some 2x4s. Those are the parts that go in underneath the pallets.
Yeah.
I started cutting some of those right there yesterday. But
We quickly discovered when we did that 4-cord that day that we need more pallets.
chewed up some pallets in a hurry. So
We need more pallets.
I could handle what? Probably another 200 pallets is
Easy.
about what we're going to need. So we got to get to making a lot of pallets. So it's hard to be producing a lot of wood because we need to make the pallets as we go. And that's why I said quite a few videos ago, this is going to be like a 3-year process to get
Yeah.
this all up to the scale that we want it to be at. So we're making a really good living from it.
Yeah. This spring, too, we're going to have to preserve a lot of the pallets that we already have.
Yeah.
It's time. They got to get preserved so they don't rot away on us because
Well,
you do all this work.
I got a 5-gallon bucket over there full of used motor oil I
Yeah.
pulled out of the tractor the other day, so that's going to work good for painting
Yeah.
onto the pallets. That waterproofs things fairly well.
Yeah.
So might as well find a good use for it.
Seal them up.
Yeah. So it's going to be kind of boring today, just cutting
Yeah,
boards.
we won't give you a lot of this
Nah,
because
it's
been there, done that.
it's just making the custom pallets like we always have. I also yesterday got a bunch of the stake pockets in here, and I have to cut those with a cut-off wheel on the grinder and then bend the tab down in. Maybe we'll show you that later, but
I think we've shown them that before
I think
too,
we have
but-
showed that to them before, but
and we'll-
everything we're doing is all stuff we always do the same thing.
Yeah, it's just the way it is.
It's awful hard to come up with something new each week. And each time we do a video, I mean, that's...
But we'll at least
Keep
show
trying.
you tidbit here and there and what we get accomplished for the day.
Yeah, I know I think this is going to go into probably 2 days. Tomorrow we probably ought to go pick up all the stands.
We've got to do that.
all the
yeah.
roadside stands, because now it's snow and slush and crap, and
They're just going to get plowed in if we don't.
Yeah.
So it's got to
Get them-
happen.
go get those unscrewed, get them back to the shop. Maybe we'll do a little sawmilling. He might show up today and run the excavator in this crap. I'm not sure. If he does, we'll certainly go out and stand in the rain and get some footage of it. But I will, because once he makes another runway for me to put another stack out there, I've got to move that whole pile of hardwood over, and there's got to be
That's a lot.
better than 20 cords sitting in that one pile. So
Yep.
that's going to be a 6-hour event to move all that over with those forks.
Oh, for
It's
sure.
not an easy.
At least you have
thing
new
to
forks
do.
now. Well, not forks, but
At least it won't fall off.
right.
That's a plus. But we got the wood stove running, and it's
Yeah.
nice and toasty warm in here.
I don't know how much help I'm going to be here to you today, but moral support.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's somebody to talk to.
I can do that.
I keep talking to these guys, but they're going to get bored of that real quick.
You do pretty good talking to yourself, so
I do. I can entertain myself usually.
maybe I could slip out for a few.
All right, let's get cutting, get something done. So we'll be right back at you. All right, so I've been cutting some of these. These are going to be the sideboards that go on the side of the pallet, and then we'll drill a hole in them later on. But you can see that's 55 inches. And then I got a couple pieces up in here between the knots that are nice clear pine, because that's only about maybe a 3-foot piece. I don't have any use for it other than throwing it in the wood stove. So I'm going to cut 12-inch pieces, and I've been making a stack of them, all nice clear stuff. And maybe tomorrow if we get time, because I think I'm going to have quite a few of those, we'll go out and put them on the splitter and turn them into kindling. I mean lumber, they're 12 inches long, and 2 of those makes 1 board foot. If I was sawing the lumber and selling it, I'd get $1.25 for that much lumber. So I'm guessing that 4 of those probably make a bundle of kindling that we get $2.50 to $3 for once it's split up. So I'm still going to get my money out of it. I'm not wasting it, and I don't have to just chuck it in the wood stove. So I'm saving the other pieces that have knots, you know, the crappy pieces that aren't going to make good kindling, and we're burning that in the stove to stay warm today. So we'll get to cutting. So we got a piece of crap, goes in the wood stove, another piece of crap, 2 good pieces for kindling. We'll throw them in the stack. This will go down here. Put it in the pile of sideboards. Now one of the other nice things about these log right pickaroons is I can't really reach that lumber, so that works pretty slick for doing that. Well, we're almost through the whole pile of lumber. A few more boards. See, I got quite a few sideboards cut down there and a bunch of 2x4s cut, but I'm going to take 5 and have a snack. So today's snack time is going to be brought to you by my mom. She made me some of this blueberry cake stuff. I don't know what it's called, but it's got some good sugary stuff on top. It's good for you. Wash it down with a Mountain Dew and we'll be ready to go again here in a few minutes. We'll be right back at you. So we finally just got that pallet over there was one we had to fix, and this is the first one we started building. So we get the metal brackets on that side, and I'm gonna start putting them on while drilling the holes while she bolts them on. Just figured we'd show you a quick clip of this.
I'm a little rusty from last time we did it,
Yeah, you were.
but it's coming back to me really quick.
Oh, it won't take long. It's just a production thing, that's all. Bolt through. Something else that I'm not sure I've showed you guys, these brackets are made to have a 1x6 go down in, but I don't know if you can see, I take a grinder and I make a little cutout and I bend that tab in. That way the board can't go all the way down through. Now when there's a load of wood on this, the pressure holding out holds the board there just fine. But when you've got it up in the air and you're dumping it in a trailer, and then when you stand the pallet back up, the boards all slide down through. And then they stop right about here because the rope won't let them go any further and you can't set the pallet back down on the ground. So that's why I put this little cut mark and bend that tab in. Hopefully you can see it.
And we try really hard not to put them on upside down, because that's happened.
Yeah, I put them on like that before, so it's, anything can happen, and yeah, trying to really keep at it and get stuff done. But it works good with the two of us, because I'm just going to swap sides with her. And on the bottom, we put a bolt in the top, 2 holes, just because that's where all the pressure is of pulling out. Not so much pressure down below, it's kind of just holding in. But I do put in a couple wood screws just because. Yeah. I'm making out.
Plugging along.
There you go. Actually works out good having 2 of us doing it, because you're kind of just staying one step ahead of me.
Keeps it quicker. Yep, for sure.
Good enough. Yeah.
One done.
Another one to add to the pile. So
Many more to go.
yeah, a lot more. I think we've only got 2x4s enough to make probably like a dozen or so. But we got enough sideboards to make, what, close to 20?
24 or something like
Yeah,
that.
because I think there's some outside that don't have sideboards, so we better make a few extras. Yeah.
It's loud.
Yep, it is. It's loud. But,
Oh, look.
huh?
It's longer.
Yeah, and it's something different. We started adding an extra 4 inches to the length of our pallets. Just because a 16-inch piece here is here, another 16-inch there, and another one on the end, but we want that 2-inch gap. So there's a really good air gap in between, and hopefully that's going to make things dry a little bit better.
Yep, we won't have moldy wood.
Yeah,
In
we
the
don't
middle.
want that. There's 2 buys. I think I've got one already down at the other end.
Yep.
But you guys can go back. We have a video on building these pallets, so
Yep.
we're not going to show you too much of that
No.
because it's easy enough to
repetitive.
go look up and see. So we're just
But-
going to get after it and get a bunch done.
That's what we're doing on this rainy day.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got 2, 3, 4, 5. We got a half a dozen built, and we got one repaired, plus a lot of parts cut today. So that's not too terrible. Scott, the excavator guy, he showed up for a little bit, but because it's pouring out so bad, he didn't want to be out there digging. He just said it was going to turn into mud. And that's never good. It's better to let it stop raining tonight, and I think he's going to come down tomorrow for a little bit in the morning. So come down, see if we can move some dirt around and
at least dig the pathway so you can move logs.
Yeah, I just need one more runway so I can move that whole pile of hardwood over, and then he can finish it. We got the gravel's coming on Monday, right?
Yep.
Yeah, there's a couple triaxle loads of gravel coming, maybe 3, we'll see. But in between, we're gonna keep building pallets. As long as we've got material to keep building them, we're gonna keep building these things, so.
Yep. We got to pick up our stands too, don't forget that.
Yeah, we probably ought to do that
We've
tomorrow.
been saying that for a couple weeks now.
I think before we go, I've got a bunch of slabs and crap and junk stuff in the dump trailer, so that's gonna go get dumped first before we can.
At the mulch place,
And
yeah.
I don't wanna go out and get all wet after being inside and dry all day. Getting soft.
Yeah, a little bit.
Maybe tomorrow I'll hook that up and we'll go do that, but I think we're gonna call it a night, you guys, and go home, but we're gonna give it heck tomorrow too, so we'll catch you guys in just a second. Well, as you can see, we're on to day 2 here, and Scott just left. He was here and put in a couple hours this morning and got the runway all scratched out so that I can move that pile of oak. We'll get that moved over here, and it's just been a process, set and keep coming down as we go. And there's a big pile of sand and dirt right there that'll kind of fill in over here.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're getting there.
Yeah, every little bit makes a huge difference at this point.
It does. I think I'm going to put the bucket on the tractor first. And, well,
Let's hope that goes well.
yeah, it's all brand new. I don't see why it wouldn't on and off. I mean, it should work great, like a brand new one. It is new.
I have my doubts, but I'm thinking positive.
I got faith in it. But we'll get all this kind of back dragged and smoothed out, because once you put wood there, it's going to be like that. And we'll swap back to the forks and get wood moved over. I kind of planned on going to pick up all the roadside stands
We
today,
were
but
going to do that, but now you've got a task ahead of you that's probably going to take you the day, getting all those.
it's going to take quite a
moved.
while to move all that wood. I don't know how much is there, but it's got to be maybe 30 cord there. I don't know how much.
It's a lot.
is there.
It's a big pile.
There's a lot of wood there, but
Yeah.
pile's probably 10 feet tall and 60 feet long, so. But
Got your work cut out for you.
yeah, I was kind of hoping to split a little kindling today too. Seems though the splitter's not really out and set up, we could just split it into the truck or something. I don't know, but
I think you better focus on logs.
yeah, we'll do one thing and we'll work on that, because he'd like to be here tomorrow to finish at least down here.
Yeah.
And he's still got to go up by the shop where the ramp is going up for the loading part there, and widen that out and shape it all up. And I think he's going to scratch out that hill and smooth that up and shape it, because there's gravel coming
Yeah.
Monday. We did get that ordered. So
Yep. Yep. That'll work.
it's getting there. It's finally getting there. And nothing's froze up too bad yet,
No.
because all that rain yesterday, it just turned everything to goop, but it's still kind of wet.
Yeah, it's not too bad though.
No, it's not that bad. It's drying out quick. Wind's
So,
screaming today, and
yeah.
it's cold.
Good day to work inside the tractor.
I think it is. I'm going to have the heat turned up and enjoy that heater in there. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to get after it and see if we can make something happen and not bust anything.
Right. We won't bore you with all the moving, but maybe we'll just
No.
show you start and finish of it. And
Yeah, yeah. It's
how much
just
you
moving
get
wood.
accomplished.
We'll get something done.
Here goes nothing. Look at that.
I like that.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Success. So it begins, getting that smoothed out. Try this again. Two in a row? Oh my gosh. Wow.
Boy, I'm liking that.
That was easy.
Yeah, it is.
That's the beginning of a long day moving logs. Well, this is how far he's at so far. Making a pile over there of all the short stuff that was in the big pile of oak. And that area over there is all turned into mud. That's not good. Got to figure out what we're going to do with that, but he's had quite the time of it moving all these tedious hours of it. I think he's pretty much done. Not done, but done, if you know what I mean.
Well, all right, you guys. I think we're gonna wrap this up. It's getting dark, and I didn't get this whole pile of wood moved over, but it's just been fighting me. Everything over there, there's There's 16-inch wood, there's 4-foot wood, there's twisted wood. And everything that he dug this morning and set over there, I've had to drive through, and it's about that much mud. It's just a big, sloppy, goopy mess.
Not pretty.
No, it's been a challenge all day, and because the ground's so uneven over there, and with all the stumps and trying to drive over stuff, I pick up a log and it slides right out into the pasture, right out over I've stove up the electric fence. I've ripped all 3 strands of them down
Oh
in
boy.
2 spots, and so
Challenging day.
I think we're just gonna call it good before
Something breaks.
something breaks. I haven't busted anything today, so that's a good day, other than barbed wire.
Yeah,
Not barbed wire, but electric fence. But
that's fixable.
yeah, they can fix that, or probably I'll end up doing it. Gotta find out where the charger is so I can unplug it.
Yeah,
before
that's
I
probably a
fix
good
it.
idea.
But I got a little over half of it moved over here.
It's a lot.
It's something, but yeah, I think we're just gonna call this good, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Thanks for watching.
Take care, you guys, and have fun. All right, bye.
Bye.